Good evening, y'all. So, a bit of a different video today. I wanted to put out a more well-made educational video, but unfortunately, I've come down with a bit of a cold. Teaching like 7-year-olds across the countryside every day is probably going to do that to you. But thankfully, all hope is not lost, for I have the humble Kotatsu to help me out. A Kotatsu is basically a big old heated table which you just pop like a big old blanket over. And the result is basically a mini kind of human incubator that just basically helps you keep you alive during winter. Which is a good thing because I've set up just as winter has actually ended, but even so it's actually quite cozy. So what you've got right here, this is pretty much the crib which I've just been staying in after coming back from work. And obviously, I'm still going into work because, it is Japan. And at the same time, it's not just kind of a Japan thing, but everyone kind of does it, right? And if I feel like I'm the one foreigner who says, oh no, I'm sick, so I must be the exception because I'm a foreigner, or something like that. I don't know. That just kind of feels wrong. So you just kind of put up for you put on a mask. You just down some paracetamol or some like energy jelly or whatever, and you just kind of like you get on with it. One thing I will say as well is that Japanese doctors are pretty bloody amazing. You can just basically walk in at any time it's open, and they'll just serve you instantly. They'll be like, all right, what's going on? All right, here's your pills. All right, screw off. Obviously, you do have to pay at service, which I feel like in the UK we're so attached to the NHS. It's almost like a national identity. The fact that you just go in and don't have to pay that, it almost kind of makes me think, I wouldn't mind paying a wee bit if it meant that I didn't have to wait about half my bloody lifetime to get a doctor. And I think in Japan it's really interesting because if you do have a cold or just feel kind of slightly unwell, people won't hesitate to just rush over to the doctors and get some medicine or get yourselves checked out. Probably because it is just so easy. Whereas in the UK there's much more of a just whip up a cup of tea and you'll be golden. Tea is pretty much our cure-all, which is why of course I have a bit right here. Thankfully Japan still has some Earl Grey, which is my favourite, although I did pack a bit of Yorkshire tea as well. So I will say the only thing about the Kotatsu is that obviously if you're like this and you're doing a bit of work, this part of your body is not heating up, is it? So you have to kind of, go under like this. And if you're not doing anything, it's great. It's really cozy. I've got it on right now, obviously. But, I'm looking to do a bit of Japanese studying right now, and I don't know, I use my nose or something. I can't even do it with my nose. It ain't happening. I can show you what I ate for dinner, which is a bit of sushi. Yeah, look at that. And I had some gyoza as well. Maybe not the healthiest dinner, but when you're sick, it's a bit of an exception. Yeah, no, Trial Food, so Trial's the name of the supermarket. That sushi's actually really good. And what else have I got? I've got a very overripe banana, which is the size of a fucking ant. And yeah, it's pretty much how I'm coping with my cold. All that talk about the doctors as well, and I didn't actually go today. I was like, I'll be fine when I got back from work today. Just because, I guess, the adrenaline of teaching hyperactive 5-year-olds acts as some kind of stimulant to keep you going until you get back from work, pass out on your futon, and then wake up feeling like crap. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will say the futon does take up about 9/10 of my living room, just because I accidentally bought a really big Kotatsu mat. It's actually kind of cozy. I feel like it's cozied up the place a little bit. I'll probably keep it like this, to be honest, until maybe summer, when just like one layer of clothing just makes everything unbearable. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So this will be my video for the week. Sorry, I was going to give you guys a really educational, historical, amazing, out of this world David Attenborough documentary, but instead you're just listening to me with a stuffed nose yapping about a Kotatsu or whatever. Hope you're still happy with it, but even if you're not happy with it, it's my channel, innit? I'll do what I want. So yeah, I shall see you when I'm a bit more healthy, I hope. So yeah, peace. So we've got here the schedule for lowering the raising time and lowising time.